Hello, everybody. Oh, welcome. I'm not going to be too long here because just have some stuff to do. And yeah. Oh, I don't know about you, but did not have a very good sleep last night. Kept waking up. I'm just like, okay, I can feel the energy of this lunar eclipse happening, right? So it's so crazy. So crazy right now. Um, I'm just going to tell people that I am live streaming on YouTube now at MARY. I have to spell my name out loud. Join me. Oh, me. Join me. So there we go. So I'm not going to be too long. Just going to give some highlights here. And what I want to do is that I'm going to try and get on this evening. And then if anybody has any questions, to definitely, especially about a lot of things that have been going on and what had just happened in Nepal. That is, prayers are going out to them. If people don't realize that we are in a world war right now, yeah, we are. We're in it, baby. We're in it. We had the head of the CIA go to Russia. We have issues with the water issues, water main issues going on in different parts of the United States, and the water was being attacked. We have a lot of different things to do with the infrastructure, that things are happening and occurring at this time. And people just have to start being aware of what exactly happening. Somebody said there wasn't an earthquake in northern Nepal. No, this is right on the border of China in the north there. And with that, that flash flood, I mean, I don't know if anybody's seen a flash flood. It's it's horrible. It's a horrible thing because there's nowhere to go. Like, it's coming. It's coming. If it, and the thing is, a lot of people went to higher ground and they could not get out, right? And there were a lot of tourists. I saw the whole thing with buses and everything being knocked out, and just horrendous things happening. So there are more natural disasters, crazy things, especially with this lunar eclipse happening. We're going to start seeing a lot more that is going to be coming up. And my blessings and prayers go out to, because I was in tears watching that. I really was. Even just thinking about it, it is a horrible, horrible thing to happen for people. And I feel like right now we are in such transformation. Like, this is transformation. This this is bringing in, people are trying to protect and hold on, or be in, there's confusion, and not listen to their intuition, because the Pisces energy brings in intuition, a lot of intuition. And I feel like what I hear with inside myself, and what I understand, is that this is a lot of discernment versus avoidance. There's a difference between intuition saying, no, don't go there, and fear saying, don't go there because I don't want to deal with what I might be what's been waiting for me. And I feel like with this Pisces eclipse energy, we are being asked to recognize the difference. Intuition is often immediate, like, you get it, you hear it. Avoidance usually comes with a story. Intuition says, don't answer that call. Avoidance is maybe if I wait long enough, it will somehow go back to the way it was. And I think that connects beautifully with what, with the energies and what's been reciprocating for a lot of people. There are things we keep trying to resurrect, and because we aren't ready to admit they're reached an ending, whether they're relationships, friendships, business ideas, financial agreements, habits, and even old versions. And this even comes up with what we are seeing within the government and the world around us, and where people are might have been fine with certain things that were going on, and now the energy's coming in and it's fed up. It's no more. It's people are retaliating. I just saw something that happened in BC, and this guy destroying the beauty of this park, and because I don't know, somebody died there or died. It's with a lot of water and stuff. I can't remember the area, but anyways, he was defacing it and putting some Islamic, w- you know, whatever on there in red spray paint, and it's under investigation. No, this is like so wrong. And I think this is where people are really like, no, we're not. This is where the anarchy is really going to start rearing its little head up there. This is where we're going to start seeing something rear its head up there. And we also have, the energy, especially with the fixed star that's there, about, the heads of state, the people, the heads of state. So there's going to be something, a change or a change of guards or something that's going to be going on with all of this and within this Pisces energy. It is it is shaking the core for people. And in doing that, that's where you really have to come into that knowingness, that spirit, that love of the divine, because Pisces is the 12th house. It is that higher realm. And it's allowing ourselves to go into and allow that higher realm to be a part of us, not just on the outside, but knowing that, and the just the image I got is the sacred heart. So I have the sacred heart, and allowing your heart and God's heart to be there together. Like he's there with you. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like his heart is within your heart. Like it's like you're one. And that's where the positive part of this energy, along with all the devastation and the craziness that is going on, and what's being revealed to us at this time. And I feel like it's like Virgo says, look at the facts, and Pisces says, you know, trust what you feel. Uranus is be willing to change your mind. That Uranus, he's going to be kicking ass. Like he's in Gemini. And when he's in Gemini, he gets things changing. And sometimes the way it gets changed isn't the way that we actually want it to be changed. And you don't need the entire roadmap, and the thing is that, yeah, it does feel crazy and chaotic and nutty. Anybody who tells me, "Oh, my life is fine and everything's going well," eh, oh, okay, all right, you're in delusional land. That's all I'm going to say. You're in delusional land, because the energies are getting us to change and awaken, and that means to being aware of what's going on. Looking at things and looking at the world, or looking at the politicians, because this is world events, is saying, no, this is wrong. I mean, we just have a prime minister that just went to the UK to speak to their parliament, but won't speak to our parliament. Like, what's up here? This is where it's not like people don't want to back him, or they just want to say, okay, what was this, like, what did you just do, kind of thing, right? And instead walk out and go somewhere else. It's like, no, 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 no. So we need enough light to take the next honest step. And that's what people are wanting. And today's energy, I think we're, with the lunar eclipse, Uranus preparing to retrograde, Venus and the coming Scorpio relationship lessons is going to be, if you're in a relationship that is not good for you and you're still trying to hang on, Venus retrograde in Scorpio is not an easy feat. It will test you and it will chew you up and spit you out. That's all I can say about that one. Intuition versus avoidance, relationship, money, you know, what's reciprocating for you, right? Letting go of what has reached its ending, and the divine trust and taking action. That's where this is at. And what are you finally seeing clearly? So much to unpack here. There's just so much that we are being asked to look at and to trust. But I'm not talking about blind trust. I'm talking about sitting on the couch saying the universe will figure, not, it's not like, you sit there and you go kumbaya and sit there on the couch and say, oh, the universe will figure it all out. No, I'm talking about the divine trust with participation. I will do my part. I will make the change. I will have conversations. I will look at the finances. I will tell myself the truth. I release what I know is finished. I will put my energy into what feels alive. And then I will trust that I don't have to know every single step that comes forward. That's faith. And maybe you don't know what's on the other side right now. None of us do. Maybe that's why you've been holding on, right? Because at least the familiar, even when it's uncomfortable, is familiar, right? And this eclipse is asking, what if you don't need to know the entire journey before you are willing to take the first step? That's a big one for a lot of people. They want the roadmap, and there is no roadmap. And even if you give people a fucking roadmap, they don't know how to use it because they're so used to using GPS. Like, how many people know how to go like, oh, it's at D7. So you find D, you find 7, and you go like this, and okay, this is this is the area. I mean, to read a map, how many people know how to read a map nowadays? Not too many. So that's the other part. It's like we're searching, but we want the quickness instead of, okay, let's lay this out and let's figure it out, right? It's not where the universe is saying, I'm giving you a flat tire. I'm giving you a flat tire to learn how to fucking change it. I'm giving you this roadmap so you can learn how to utilize it, so you can learn how to walk along it and be stronger, be more creative, be more loving, be more willing and open, and not turning a blind eye and saying, "Oh, that's okay." No, it's not okay. Some things are just not okay, right? Just having this empathy of like, "Oh, but they're unhoused." No, that's not love. That is not love. Holding responsibility, getting people to like say, you got to hold some responsibility. We got to start changing the way that we are acting and behaving, because in doing so, you're going to create a more harmonious, yeah, la, la, world and life. And that's where the anarchy comes in. That's where the anarchy comes in. And when the anarchy comes in, that's Uranus, because Uranus is going retrograde. And when Uranus goes retrograde, this is a crazy planet that's going retrograde, but it's moving on in all kinds of directions and blooping around in there. So it's going to bring up all of the chaos, all of the nuttiness. And are you listening? It is in Gemini, it is in communication, and it's electrical. So things are going to be electrical. We're going to have a lot. I got shortages going out. I got electrical things happening with this that is going on. I have where people are going electrical things. I just keep getting electrical things. So things, it could be that people's heart attacks. It could be where electrical plants get electrocuted, bolts of lightning coming down. Um, I get where with this a lot of shaking. So, and it's in air, so it's mutable air. So, hurricanes are going to be horrific. So it's not that I'm trying to tell you doom and gloom. I'm just saying this is like getting you to wake up in awareness. And the only way that things can get people to do what we need to get done is by shaking them up. And in shaking them up, it's not going to be a fun thing. And if people think that they have all the answers, like the Aquarius, oh, I have all the answers. No. Oh, this is the right way. No. I mean, those are the same people that said, like, 6 years ago, "Oh, yeah, let's do this." "Yeah, it's not gonna hurt me," and now all the evidence is coming out, right? And saying, "No, this was wrong. This was wrong." Okay? And you're paying for that, right? So we're paying for it now we got to take responsibility for it, right? It's like going out on a stupor and doing some dumbass shit, and then you finally wake up and say, holy fuck, I got to clean this house, I got to get things in order, I can't continue going the way I've been going, I need to do this differently, and awaken. That's where we're at. And this lunar eclipse is like, it's not just ending here. It's 6 months, right? So this energy just waves out for the next 6 months. So we've been in these kind of topsy-turvy waves before it settles out. I don't see it settling out till maybe July next year. And things are going to be like, oh, okay, I can sort of breathe. All right, we're sort of getting things on track and coming together. So between now and then, it's chaotic. It's, things are like, okay, how do I get my finances in order? How do I get my love life in order? How do I get my health house in order? Right? And start to look at that. And that's where things really start to come together. And with this eclipse, it's asking you, what am I avoiding? What do I already know? Where am I receiving into intuitive hits that I keep talking myself out of? I'm very good at that one. Very good at that one. And what am I trying to save that may already be finished? And where is there something beautiful, alive, and reciprocal that deserves more of my energy? Mm. Because this isn't only about endings, it's about making room. Making room for better relationships, better connections, better choices, better financial decisions, and better creative opportunities, and maybe even a completely different version of your life. And the universe may be putting the choices back into your hands. And perhaps the message with this eclipse is simple: stop pretending you don't know, stop being a dumbass, right? Trust what you're seeing, trust what you're feeling, do the practical work. Are you doing your prayers? Are you doing your meditations? I mean, daily? Do you have a prayer journal? Everything I'm asking you is what I'm doing. Are you doing your gratitudes? Do you need a gratitude journal? Take the next step, the honest step, right? And go forward. So my loves, I got to get going, and I'm going to send you guys out so much love, and I'm going to try and come back on here with a Q&A. So Mr. Tracy's all ready. So I'll love you and leave you, and we'll talk to you soon. And don't you love my hair? Isn't it cool? I love it. I love my hair. Making changes, baby. Making changes. Other changes are coming. So blessings. Bye-bye.